What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the status between three ANCs. We're getting close to the end. The water's getting deeper, darker. All right, because the next one up is the Sony WF1, or excuse me, the Sony Momentum 3s. I don't know where I came up with that. But this should be a really good head-to-head. So without further ado, let's dive in. All right, we're back in, and let's go ahead and dive right in and talk about price and specs. First up, we'll talk with the Momentum 3s. They came in at $249. I believe you can get these on sale for a little bit less than that, but still a good price for these guys. As far as Bluetooth version, they rock Bluetooth 5.2. As far as codec support, they could support AAC, SBC, aptX, and aptX adaptive. So you do got some high-res audio codec in there. As far as battery life on the earbuds, you can get up to 7 hours of playback time. And with the case, you can get up to 28 hours of playback time. The case does support wireless charging. 10 minutes will get you an hour of playback. And the case itself supports wireless charging as well. They do have noise canceling, a hybrid active noise canceling system with the earbuds, which I have to admit is one of the best out there. As far as water resistance, they are rated IPX4, so you can go to the gym with these, and you can get caught in the rain with them a little bit with no problems. As far as special features, they do now support multi-point connectivity. As far as fast pair, I didn't. They didn't mention if they did support fast pair. However, I'd never had a problem pairing them up with other devices fairly quickly. But again, like I said, they never mentioned a fast pair option there. All right, so that is the Momentum 3s. Let's go ahead and jump over to the status between three ANCs. These come in at $199. You can get these on Status's website. As always, I'll leave links in the descriptions for both of these devices where you can take advantage of their pricing. As far as Bluetooth version, these also support Bluetooth 5.2. As far as codec support, they support AAC, SBC, and aptX codecs. All right, so you still get some good high definition audio with these. They do have noise canceling on them, and I have to admit it's really good. As far as battery life, on the earbuds with noise canceling on, you can get about 8 hours of playback time. With noise canceling turned off, you can get to 12 hours of playback time on the earbuds, which is very, very impressive. As far as wireless charging, the case does support it. However, when you talk about quick charge, there was no mention of it in any documentation that I have read. So I'm going to go on with the assumption that there is no quick charge option here. All right. As far as water resistance, their earbuds are rated at IPX5, so you can go to the gym or get caught in the rain with these. Now, as far as special features, these are one of the first, or the first, outside of the Between Pros to have a hybrid triple driver setup. One 10 millimeter dynamic driver followed by and accompanied with two balanced armature drivers that gives it that great sound. They do offer environmental noise reduction for when you're on phone calls. Definitely blocks out your ambient sound through the mic, so that way you're heard. They hear you more clearly. They do offer multi-point connectivity, and of course, just like the Sennheisers, they have app support. All right, so both of these are fully loaded earbuds. Let's continue. All right, let's go ahead and jump in, and we're going to pull one of each of these guys out, do a little comparison here. Two totally different form factors, two totally different style earbuds. As you can see, the three ANCs absolutely are ginormous or huge in comparison to the Momentum 3s. Look, I got music playing on one of them. Somebody's playing music. All right. So as you can see, you got the in-ear style with the Momentum 3s. Of course, you got I guess you can call it a stem style or a hybrid on the stem style earbud with the three ANCs. Definitely they're unique shaping and everything. Just a unique style altogether. Started back with the Between Pros. Um, just a very, it really stands out, which I like. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to take a quick look at the Momentum 3s. As you can see, again, in ear, nice ergonomic with the tip, with the fin. I also went with a spin fit tip on mine. As you can see, um, I would start trying. I started going back to them. I'm a big fan of the Comply foam, but I've decided to go with the give the spin fit another chance, especially with my allergies. I think these help out with that. All right, so again, nice ergonomics feel. I like the matte finish on them. Uh, very clean, very nice, very light setup and everything. Just a really good looking earbud altogether here. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the Between 3 ANCs. Like I said, that rectangular shape will stand out, will draw attention to anyone looking at them. They will ask you they will ask questions about these earbuds. But again, like I said, this portion here is a portion that stands out, that will protrude out of your ear a little bit. All right. This side here, where it's ergonomically fit with the wing and ear tip combination, you can mix and match here. This sits inside the ear well, and of course the ear canal for the ear tip, and this gives you also a really good touch surface, because up here is your touch pad. Uh, and of course, you got also a help with a button control here as well, so uh, you can basically program both of them, which one does what, and they're very, very intuitive as well. But again, very nice. The weight is distributed lovely with these guys, so long term wear is not a problem with these earbuds. As I wear them, just like I said, they're in my work rotation, so they might get a day's worth of work out of me, but then another day, the Momentum 3s will get a day's work out of me. Tuesday, the Neuro Trues will probably get something Wednesdays, and so on and so on. So I keep my rotation going because I have the ones that I like, and they give me the features that I want or I need to go through my everyday. So very light, very nice and comfortable earbuds, both of them, despite their form factors. So we're gonna put these back in, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab my phone here, and we're gonna take a look at these guys in the ear. All right, as you can see here with the Momentum 3s, they fit nice and snug inside the ear. The wingtip takes in and fills in a small portion of the ear well, which then gives you that good seal inside the ear canal with the ear tips. Again, proper ear tip wing combination makes all the difference with the earbuds. And nice, clean, a nice discreet fit too. They're real low profile once they're in the ear, so nothing sticking out, nothing to get caught on anything or hit your shoulder when you're working out. You're doing like presses or chin ups or something like that, where your shoulders come in, or you're wearing like a hoodie or something like that. You ain't got to worry about it getting snagged or anything like that, because the profile is so low. Once you have it in the ear, you don't have to worry about that. And of course, I've never had any type of uh, issues with having to readjust when I got sweaty and everything. All right, very comfortable long term wear for these guys. All right, and here we are looking at the three ANCs in the ear. As you can tell, this is the portion here. Let me see if I can get that blown up a little bit more. This portion here goes into the ear. And of course, this section here is outside the ear. Okay. You got the ergonomic portion that sits back and behind this, and it's inside the ear well. It sits there and it gives you that secure fit. Once you have it twisted, you get it in, you twist and lock in. They're in. They're not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about any type of adjustment needed or anything like that. But you do have this portion of it that protrudes just a little bit outside the ear, so you want to be mindful of that if you, like I said, putting or taking off hoodies and stuff like that, and you want to make sure nothing gets caught. All right, but again, another set of earbuds where the weight, despite the size, the weight is distributed nicely, so you don't have to worry about ear fatigue or any type of pressure in the canal when it comes to using these earbuds. Oh, I happened to hit delete my accident there. All right, what we want to do next is we will go ahead and jump into the apps for one. We're going to start off with the Momentum 3s and see what they got. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the Momentum 3s paired up, and we got the app up and running through the smart control app for Sennheiser. As you can see, you got the picture of the Momentum 3s here at the top. You also have the name of the earbuds here on the left. You got where it's letting you know it's connected via Bluetooth. And on the right here, you got a picture of the earbuds and their battery percentage, as well as the case and its battery percentage. All right, moving down, you have your connection management. This is where you can select which two devices or one device that you want the earbuds to be connected to. Like I said, with multi-point pairing, multi-point connectivity, you can collect more than one device. All right. Now moving, and of course down here you can delete any of the devices on this list if you no longer have them or anything like that. All right, let me back up. All right, moving down, you have your equalizer here. We go in. You can right now have it set to test, but you can offer bass boost or podcast, which goes for vocal clarity. You do have a 3-band equalizer that you can adjust here, and of course, you got equalizer presets here at the top. So if you tap on that, you can go ahead down. You got these presets here that are already on there, from neutral all the way down to classic. Then, of course, you have your own presets that you have set here at the bottom that you can select from. All right. We'll deal with those in a little bit. Let's go back out even further. I'm putting this down. It's driving me crazy. All right. All right, moving down, you got your sound check, which basically is a sound test that you can create customizing your sound to you. You go in here, you register, you run the app, and then you run through a series of tests there, and it'll create your own sound signature that you like. All right, and of course now you have your transparency mode where you can turn that on. If you turn it on, excuse me. If you turn this on, first of all, you have to turn off A and C, but we'll come back to that. You can turn this on, and then of course you can set your slider here to how powerful you want your noise or your transparency mode to be. And of course, you can turn on where it will pause the music when you're in transparency mode, the music will pause or anything like that. You can turn that off and on. Now here down at the bottom, you have A and C. You can turn it off. What is going on with this app? All right, you can turn it off here. And then, of course, you can go ahead and turn noise ANC or transparency on. But then you can also go into anti-wind. Like if you're outside, it's a windy day, you can go ahead that wind noise reduction. They call it anti-wind. But I just usually leave it on because I like to listen to my music with it on. Oh, I hit the camera there. Sorry about that, everybody. All right. I keep bumping the camera. I don't know what's going on with me. All right. So what we got next, let me fix this camera here. All right. Going down, you got your sound zones. Now, this here is where you can go in and you can create different presets for wherever you are. Like if you're at school, you're at the library, you're at your grocery store, you're at work, you're at home. you can go ahead and go in here and you can set new zones for how you want to set up your listening pleasure or anything like that. If you're on a plane, that's another one that you can do. All right. Then of course you got your touch controls. You can turn them off and on here with the toggle, or you can go ahead and customize. You can customize for both left and right earbud, and you can do everything: single tap, double tap, triple tap, tap and hold. And then of course you got your single tap and double tap for answering and ending calls, or I think you can just touch and hold to flat out reject. Or no, you do a double tap on the right to flat out reject the call. Then, of course, like I said, you can always turn off the earbud option here, or you can restore the default if you made any changes on it. All right. Now, if we can go in here, you can see down here at the bottom, you got settings here. We'll go ahead and pop on that. In here, you go in, you got your firmware update. You can always check that. You can go in where you got high resolution audio mode. You can turn it on. That'll enable you to use 24-bit audio through the earbuds for aptX adaptive, which is very good. I like that. You got the smart pause, which will automatically pause the video or audio when your earbuds taken out. We all know that. You got auto accept calls. I always turn that off because I don't want my earbuds automatically answer calls, because what if it's somebody I don't want to talk to? So, of course, you got auto power off. I have mine set to 15 minutes. Basically, after 15 minutes of inactivity, they will turn off just to save battery. All right. My tone and prompts, I have both of them set, and I have it set to English. You know, I want everything. All right. So then, of course, your codec right now, because there's nothing playing, it says no audio streaming. So once I start playing audio, then it will give me the proper codec to use, and you can be able to see it there. And of course, you got the name of the earbuds. You can do a factory reset, and you can also supply feedback to Sennheiser about the devices. Now, moving down about the earbuds. Now, moving down here, these are your tiles. Now, you can turn these off and on. These are what shows up on your main screen. So like if we turn off, let's see, we go and turn off sound check. Now let's go back to the main screen. Sound check is no longer there. We go back in, we turn sound check back on. Let's go back to the main screen. There it is. So from here, you can turn them off and on, whichever tile you do not want to see on your main screen or do want to see on your main screen, you could go ahead and turn those off and on and everything like that. So let me make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, if you got up here in the upper right corner, the person icon, if I can get to go, okay, this will take you into your Sennheiser account. You can go ahead and connect to it, and if you're doing anything with the within that account, you can go ahead and manipulate it there. And of course, over here with the 3 dashes, it just takes you back to the main screen where you can switch which earbuds you want to use, or Sennheiser audio device that you want to use. All right. So that has been a quick walkthrough of the smart control app for the Sennheiser Momentum 3s. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get these swapped out, and we'll take a walk through the app for the between 3 ANCs. So stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. We got the 3 ANCs paired up, and we're in the status audio app. So let's go ahead and dive straight in. As you can see, you got the name of the earbuds at the top. You got an on and off switch button here where you can turn off the app. Okay, you got your picture. You got the battery percentage of each earbud underneath it. Then again, name of the earbuds and their firmware version for each. Moving down, you've got your noise controls. You got noise canceling or active noise canceling, and you got your ambient sound mode. You can turn off either one. One turns on. Yep, that's how that works. All right, and then of course you got your sound mode, which is your equalizer settings. We'll tap in there. You got your 3 presets. You got your status signature. You got your status audio file. And then, of course, you got your original Between Pro preset. And then, of course, down here, you've got your custom EQs where you can go in. You got the default setting. I have my personal setting. And then, of course, you got test here So you can go ahead and jump in. We'll take a look here and see. As you can see, they're all in there like that. And that's my personal settings. And of course, you got the default settings as well. All right. Now, as we move back out, so now, of course, down here at the bottom here, you have where it says firmware version. It'll let you know what that is. And you got your three icons here. Right now, we're currently in the home page. Let's go into the headphones. Now, this is where we already were. Okay, so then there's really not a lot here. And of course, on the right here on the far right, you've got this icon here. This is where it'll check for firmware versions for you. Let's go ahead and step back over to the home screen. There's not a lot here that you can ask for. Just a real simple app. You really can't do too much on this app as of yet. I mean, I like the simplicity of it. Very neat, clean, gives me basically what I want and no other frills. Uh, I like the way they did this. I just really would like to see them add this feature to the pros, to the between pros, and allow them to have this where you can go in and utilize the EQ hopefully soon. But I'm getting off track here. All right, so that was a quick walkthrough of the Status Audio app for the Status between 3 ANCs. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and do a mic test for each of these guys, and then we're going to come back with what everybody's been waiting on, the sound test. So stay strapped in.
This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a semi-quiet location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Sennheiser Momentum 3s in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Status between 3 ANC earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded or a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Status between 3 ANC earbuds in a crowded location.
All right, we are back in. We got the Momentum 3s paired up and in the ears. Obviously, we're on the Smart Control app here. We are currently in transparency mode. That way I don't feel like I'm yelling as we go through this, at least right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. First off, we're going to jump into the equalizer. We're already in test mode. Just want to show that as being pointed out. So right now, everything's zeroed out. Let's bounce back. We're going to go ahead and then we're going to turn off transparency mode and turn on noise canceling. All right. One of the best, one of the best noise canceling systems in earbuds as of right now, in my opinion. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our equalizer real quick. We're going to stay here. We're going to zero it all the way out. We're going to turn off the bass boost as well for the test mode. And we're going to pull up screen number 2 here. And we're going to go ahead and dive in to some music. All right, let's go. First up, we're going to go ahead with our old money. Make sure we add our volume level. Here we go. Nice, loud, nice volume. Remember everyone? Yeah, right here. I'm sorry. Nice volume. Nice vocals are nice and clear. The piano is clean, crisp on the notes. All right. Now let's go ahead and jump into my preset. All right. Make sure we ain't got mine. We got mine in, as you can see. And we're gonna leave bass boost off. And you can tell the difference. The Bass got a little bit more heavier, but still the vocals are still crystal clear. Soundstage is nice, nice and wide. Really good sound. Really, really good sound. Nice, clean. I like when it changed. I changed into my settings. The bass got a little bit more prominent. Uh, Even though it's just sub bass in this song, it just sounded really good. And of course, everything else got a little bit brighter. The sound stage it still was nice and wide, but the actual instruments got a little bit brighter and everything like that. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go back. Oh, no, we're not doing that. All right, let's go into back into test. All right, we're in test mode. All right. Now remember, we turned bass boost off, so there is no bass boost. All right. So let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into yeah, let's go ahead, kill us all. Let's go. All right, I'm getting that pump, getting that punch already. What the let me hear this vocals are nice and clear. Let's hear this drop. Woo, there it is. All right. Now let's go ahead and drop into we'll go ahead and jump into mine. That bass is just nice. That I wish the punch was a little bit more, but this is on default setting. But that sub bass rumble, fantastic. All right, there we go. All right, now we talking. Okay. Now everything got a little bit brighter. The bass got a little bit heavier. But nothing's nothing's being drowned out. The bass, the rumble was a little nice and a little bit more powerful. The kick drums was hitting a little harder. Nothing was drowning out anything because the vocals were crystal clear. It just sounded really good all together. It's a real good sound. It's a real good sound. I have to admit that. I'm very, very, very happy with it. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into going home. But first, before we do that, let's go ahead and put us back to test where we're zeroed out. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to hit going home. Let's do it. Nice sub bass coming in right off the top. Nice volume level. Very clean. Soundstage as usual. Oh, that saxophone is really sharp sounding. Oh, that's a real sharp sounding thing. All right, let's go ahead and add my sound to it. My settings. Okay. It got clean. The sound of the lead saxophone got cleaner. Still sharp. Nice sound stage. The bass is a little bit better. It's a really good sound. Oh man, it's just a really good sound. With the sound stage, just sounds fantastic. Just sounds fantastic. I just love that. I love that song, and I love once he hits that. I guess do you want to call it the chorus? Everything opens up. Beautiful sound. These earbuds do it justice. Just a really good sound. All right, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go ahead and get these swapped out. We're gonna put in the 3 ANCs and see how they do. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in. We got the 3 ANCs paired up and in the ears. Obviously, we're on the Status Audio app, and we got such a ambient sound as you can see there. So I'm not yelling right now. All right, so let's go ahead and switch that over to noise canceling. All right, now we're in noise canceling mode. All right, let's go ahead and jump into our EQ settings. As you can see, we're gonna go into test just to make sure. All right, as you can see, we're all zeroed out in test. So let's go ahead and let me make sure we add our volume levels. All right, we're there. Let's go ahead and jump in. Already at this volume level, just a little louder than the Momentum 3s. Man, these sound fantastic already with just the vocals. Vocals are really clear here. All right, let's see when we get more instruments in. Nice little rumble there. You got the cellos playing in the back. Very nice sound. Nice wide open sound stage. Man, these are impressive. These triple driver setup is impressive with these. All right. All right. So just a really good sound here to start off with that. Nice loud volume. Crystal clear vocals. You got good separation. Sound stage is fantastic. It's and I didn't even wait a minute. I didn't even try my settings. Let's go ahead back in. All right, there we go. Okay, my settings in. Bass increased a little bit better. Got a little bit brighter. Man, these are so good. Just a really nice sound. Just a really nice sound all the way around on them. I was so enthralled by the test sound, I forgot to even incorporate my settings. Man, these sound fantastic. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna jump into. Let me go back to test. All right, we're back in there. All right, kill us all. Let's go. All right, the bass is already hitting. Smack you right upside the head from the word go. Nice clear vocals. Here we go. Woo! Okay. Yeah. The bass is ridiculous. Let's go ahead and put mine on. Ooh, the bass got even a little bit more aggressive. Nice. Oh my god. This is how. Oh my goodness. These sound so good. Woo-wee. Oh, all right. I'm trying to hit pause, but I can't. This just sounds so good. All right. Okay. I'm pulling pause on. These sound really, really. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right. Let me put these back in. We got one more song to get to. All right. Let me go back in. We back into test. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my goodness. That's going to be a battle. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to go into going home. All right. Here we go. All right. Nice warm sound already. I'm bobbing my head to it. Let's hear the saxophone. Oh, very nice. Nice, sharp. Ooh, that's nice. Let me go and add my sound to it. All right, got a little bit cleaner. Still sharp. Nice sound stage is fantastic. Nice and spread out. Wide open. Sounds so good. Nice high pitch there. I like that high note. All right, into that chorus. Sounds so good. Oh man, you got nice separation. The depth is there. So good. All right. All right, a little bit more. Okay. I have to talk myself out of that song, man. I love it, especially when I got really good earbuds. Oh, just bringing out the best in that song. It sounds so good. All right. So again, you got great sound, great sound stage, sharp The lead saxophone was just sharp, man. It was just, and then when I added my settings in, it cleaned up. You could tell the difference in the sharpness of the lead saxophone. At least I could, from the test setting to my sound. It didn't get brighter, but it got a little cleaner. So when it hit that high note, it was a little more crisp and just sound really good. And then when I went into the chorus, it had all the instruments coming to life in there. Just sound really, really, really good. Sound like you were right there in the concert hall. It was just sounds so good. All right, so what we want to do next is we're gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up rather, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts on these two Titans. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in with my final thoughts on this Gauntlet Series edition for the status between three ANCs and their opponents, the Sennheiser Momentum 3s, and I had to admit both of these guys are worth it. This is what I was talking about by deep water. You're getting into that area or that tier where you're getting real close. You're getting real close to each other. There are subtle differences between the two. When listening, again, I'm no audiophile, but I like what I hear out of both of them. However, the three ANCs are that triple driver setup is the one that's putting it over for me. Excuse me. It gave me sharper instruments, just a cleaner sound, just overall, just a great sound from these guys. I mean, not don't knock on my Sennheiser, my Momentum 3s. These guys are boss. They have great sound as well. It's just when you put them up against this setup here, you could definitely tell the difference in between them. Definitely still one of my top 5 earbuds, but they're going to be knocked down a peg because the three ANCs are coming with the truth with that triple driver setup. It's so good. It is so good. I just couldn't believe it, and I'm looking ahead. I'm looking ahead. I'm looking ahead. That's going to be amazing. I'm just saying. Let me put it to you guys again. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to film that one. All right, so again, back to what I was saying here. Great sound from both of these earbuds. They both came to play. They both give you a fantastic sound, but I'm gonna have to go with the the three ANCs on this one, just because it was just that much sharper. That triple driver setup is fantastic, and it showed here when you put it head to head against another Titan. I have to give it to the three ANCs on this one. But I still will rock doesn't mean that my Momentum 3s is going by the wayside. No, sir. These guys are still in my rotation heavy, still in my top 5. They just met a better earbud today. Again, this has been the Gauntlet Series for the status between three ANCs. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to join me as we reach the finale of the series, that'll be coming soon. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell so that way you're notified once that video drops. Guys, this has been so much fun. I can't. It's a shame that it's coming to an end, but it will come to an end with the newer True Pros. They're coming up. That's the next one. Buckle up because that is going to be interesting. All right. Again, thanks for coming out, and I will see you on the next one. 3 ANCs still climbing that ladder. Will they take the top spot? Stay tuned. Peace.